Just finished watching Cavs get defeated by the Boston Celtics 107-94. The one thing that I said couldn't happen happened. The Cavs cannot go down 0-2 to the Boston Celtics. And that's exactly what happened. Let's start with the Celtics. They had 5 guys in double figures. Al Horford had 15 and 10. Rozier had good numbers. Everybody in double figures. As opposed to the Cleveland Cavaliers, J.R. Smith, a donut. He's a starter. They had another guy who started 2 points. Kevin Love came to score, help LeBron. He had 20 some odd points. But LeBron came out like gangbusters. He had 21 in the first quarter. And then after that, kind of tapered off. The Celtics weathered the storm. So you can see that they're sticking to the game plan. Let LeBron James go off. Let him do what he got to do to get whatever numbers he needs to get, but lock everybody else up. Tristan Thompson in the starting lineup did not help them. In fact, I think it might have hindered their offense. It helped a little bit with their defense, but it hindered their offense. If you looked at the game overall, both teams didn't shoot very well. Celtics had 10 threes, 10 for 31. The Cavs had 10 threes. And their shooting percentage overall, Cavs had like 46%, Celtics had 45%. So it was a real gritty defensive game. But that stat, I'm telling you guys, Celtics had 5 guys in double figures, and they're all starters. You can't beat a team like that. You can't allow all 5 of those guys to get double-digit scoring at all. And then you're looking at J.R. Smith, a donut? Come on, man. Kyle Korver helped off the bench. He had like 11 points. But other than that, Kevin Love helped a little bit. But other than that, it was like slowly but surely got further and further into the game. And it was just like, okay, it's okay. This is a ball game now. And starting that third quarter, man, they were down at least 10 or 12 points, and they kept fighting. They withstood that barrage from LeBron James, and they really fought themselves in the series, man. And now they got a 2-0 lead. And I said this before in an earlier video. Cavs cannot go down 0-2 to the Celtics. You cannot lose to the Celtics 2 games back-to-back. The first game is a fill-out game. This game, it wasn't a fill-out game. LeBron James had a triple-double, 42, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. No more excuses. You guys have to admit, like, this is a formidable team. They're playing better than us, and they might be better than us. That's the scary part. We have LeBron James, and we're down 0-2 to a team that we've owned consistently. Mind you, they're down 0-2 to a Celtics team without Kyrie Irving, which makes it even worse. It makes it even worse to me. If Kyrie Irving was playing busting their butt, yeah, it's a referendum on LeBron and the relationship. If you lose into the Boston Celtics without Kyrie Irving, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. They're down 0-2. They got a lot of ground to make up. They can't guard anybody. You can't say that LeBron James doesn't have any help, guys. I mean, besides, I know that J.R. Smith had a donut, etc., but the Cavs had a lead for 3 quarters in a game, for most of 3 quarters. In that third quarter, they got outscored. And in that fourth quarter, Celtics put him to bed. So, the excuse can't be LeBron, what more can he do, whatever the case is. He had a triple-double, they had a lead, and you kind of saw it. I don't know if it's after that blow when he got hit by Tatum with the shoulder in the cheek. His game kind of faltered and tapered off just a little bit. He wasn't shooting as many threes, and he wasn't as confident. And it played itself out because nobody else could step up. And they're all going to follow LeBron's lead. So I guess the saying holds true. Make LeBron James a scorer, not a passer, and you'll have a better chance to beat him. And I guess that game plan really worked. There was a play where J.R. Smith pushed Al Horford in the back. That was a flagrant 2. I completely disagree with the referees on their take on the whole issue. I bet you if he'd have snapped his neck on that backboard, you guys would have given him a flagrant 2, would have kicked him out. So you guys have to see blood in order to call a flagrant 2. But I guarantee if that same play was LeBron James in the air, you guys would be like, oh no, this guy has to go. So the league should take a look at that. Because I don't know if they might suspend JR next game or fine him or whatever the case is. But they have to take a look at that. And because there's no place in the game today for that. Back in the 90s, 80s, you used to see crazy stuff like that. But you can't do that today, man. You could paralyze somebody in the air. That was a huge, huge dirty play. I know people are going to bring that up, mention it, was that a dirty play or not. But overall, this really shocked me. I really thought Cleveland was going to get the split. Celtics outscored them 59-39 in the second half. And that's all she wrote, man. Like, Cavs can't guard anybody. They can't guard anybody, and they caught a hold of sphincteritis. LeBron James, all those tough shots. And It's sort of like James Harden in Game 1 against the the Golden State Warriors. All those tough shots that James Harden was making in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter started tapering off. Fourth quarter, he couldn't really buy a basket, and he was getting smothered. Same thing with LeBron James. That's the thing people have to understand. In the playoffs, it's not about tough shots or who's the man or whatever. It's all about making everything easier for your teammates and yourself. I felt like down the stretch of that game, but especially down 6 or 8, LeBron could have got in the post more, and he would have got double teamed. He could have kicked out to some shooters, and he could have made some plays for his teammates. Could have got to the foul line. I felt like towards the end of the game, that earlier energy that he had, he just kind of like passing it off, and that's kind of like, it's almost like a knock on LeBron. It's not like it's a bad thing, but it's just his personality. I think when things get really, really, really tight, he's just kind of like, if he's down 10 and it's like 3 minutes left, he'll kind of folds here and there. He doesn't have a lot of moments, but Dallas series he had it, Boston series in 08 he had it, and I feel like tonight he kind of had it because there were some plays down the stretch. I felt like he could have been a lot more aggressive, got in the post, got double teamed and kicked out, caused some rotations because Kevin Love was feeling it, Kyle Korver was feeling it, and those are the two secret weapons. That's that secret sauce for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But man, I'm telling you, this series, they can't go down 3-0. And if LeBron comes out game 3, you know he's going to come out like he did tonight. But what about everybody else? I know the role players play better at home, but I feel like the Celtics see we have a golden opportunity, guys, to go to the NBA Finals. If we go up 3-0, we'll demoralize this team. I feel like Brad Stevens is going to double down on the game plan. This man even went to a zone in the game, which they did get scored on, but it was a different look, and then threw the Cavs out of rhythm down the stretch. So this is crazy. This is crazy. The Celtics get to the NBA Finals without Kyrie Irving, guys. It's monumental, and it's a referendum on LeBron. Like, you chase Kyrie out of Cleveland, and now you get beat by his team, dog. He ain't even there. And we all know the rumors about Kyrie. Will they trade him to the San Antonio Spurs for Kawhi Leonard? Is that a possibility? And right now, the way I look at it, if they could get past this Cavs team without Kyrie Irving, I'm trading Kyrie Irving to get Kawhi Leonard, because now you got Kawhi Leonard, Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier. You have some great players that can mix and mingle and lock down the East going forward. And that'll basically force LeBron James to go to Philly or go west. We'll see how it plays out. This game, to me, game 2 was a must-win for the Cavs. They didn't win it. They're officially in trouble. Chuck was right. You know that chicken talking about Mr. LeBron James. You ain't worried? You better be worried. He's definitely right. This is a worrisome affair. The guys were eye-rolling each other. It wasn't a good look for them to lose this game. And in the fashion that they lost this game, LeBron James, he had a great effort, and it basically got wasted. It's not good. But one word of encouragement, Celtics are a bad road team. So they're like 1-4 in a row. So we know Cavs can go home and take care. If they go home and take care of business, then they're right back in it, because the series doesn't end or doesn't start, according to Pat Riley, until the home team loses the game at home. And so far, Celtics took care of business. Now Cavs got to take care of business. Can they take care of business? I don't know. They can't guard anybody. Everybody's scoring double digits on them. Maybe you could score double digits on that defense.